Hello, it's David from Normie Company, and let's get into our North Manchester property market update for the week ending 12th of June 2020. And let's start by looking at the weather. So having a look at the weather for this week, it's clear that it's not as positive as it once was. The weather that we've been blessed with during lockdown has taken a turn for the worse. So we've seen some showers, some thunderstorms later on today. And throughout this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all looking a little bit miserable. But I've got some good news for you. Don't worry about the weather, because here in North Manchester, it's always sunny. Very often when we're getting ready to book on a property, we're asked to come around and choose a day where the weather's particularly good. As you know, the weather in North Manchester can be a little bit predictable from time to time, and it's often impossible to tell what's going to be from one day to the next. But we don't let that get in our way. We are better property professionals than we are weathermen, but we're able to tell you what we do for properties when we come around when it is in fact raining. So here you'll see a couple of examples of properties popping up alongside me now, where we've gone around taking the photos on days where it's been a little bit overcast or it's been raining. We're able to take those away, edit them and pop a blue sky behind them so that they're a little bit more palatable to the buying public, and that it does always seem sunny in North Manchester. If your current agent's not doing that, they should be looking at doing that for you, because again, when a buyer comes to look at a property for the first time, first impressions mean everything. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So make sure that your hero shot, that all-important first shot of the property, looks as good as possible. And if you get people calling you asking if it's available for the first 2 weeks in July, all the better. So if you're thinking of bringing your property to the market in the next week or so, don't worry about the weather. Just give us a call on 0161 773 7715. You can take advantage of North Manchester's best property marketing package. In fact, one of the best property marketing packages available countrywide. So you'll see some details on the screen now of what we offer. We advertise across all the main portals. That's Rightmove, On the Market, Zoopla, Prime Location. So you get all of that as standard with us. You're going to get professional photographs with a blue sky. You will also get full video tours. We also have a unique guided video tour, which you may have seen as well. We're able to do virtual open house viewing, and we have a few other interesting tricks up our sleeve as well. You may have seen this week our latest 3 reasons video. So I've often felt that if an agent coming into your home to value your home and give you some advice for the first time, if they can't identify 3 main reasons why buyers should come and have a look at the property, you must kick them out of your house straight away, because they have no business being there. Any good agent should be able to distill all the reasons why somebody should be coming to have a look at your property into 3 easily digestible bite-sized chunks. So that is what we've tried to do. So you may have seen some of our 3 reasons videos, and effectively they will pop up on Facebook saying these are the top 3 reasons why you need to go and see such and such a property. So you'll see a couple of examples of that popping up on the screen now. And again, that is part of our absolutely market-leading COVID-19 compliant marketing package that we're very happy to have launched here in Normie Company, and has been going great guns over the last 5 weeks. Talking of the last 5 weeks, let's have a look at some of the statistics locally. Now, we never really talk about national averages because, again, they're not particularly pertinent to the North Manchester property market. But at the moment here in North Manchester, we seem to be outperforming certain parts of the country. Certainly in the capital, the amount of interest that they've had in some of their properties has been down, whereas here in North Manchester we seem to be on the up and up. So if you have a look at this graph that's showing behind me, you'll see that the general trend is an upwards trend, particularly in this graph here shows sales and lettings interest that has been clocked by Rightmove over the past year. So you'll see that the general trend is an upwards trend, which is really interesting, because you may be thinking, well, look, we've just been through one of the biggest pandemics in living history. but what sort of effect has that had on the property market? And it would seem that buyers and renters, they're all out there in force, still looking for a property, and still the number of hits that Rightmove are receiving are on the up and up. And again, that is very similar with Zoopla and On the Market and any other portal that your agent can advertise on. So the general trend in North Manchester has been particularly good, but looking at some of the key statistics for Normie Company, I can tell you what we've done in the last week. In fact, we've been so busy in the last week that we didn't even have a chance to do this market update till today, and today is Monday of the next week. So I can tell you where we're up to with that. We've been super pleased with all the interest that we've had in both our sales and lettings properties. People still continue to view those properties virtually initially, and then they go on to have a look at the property in person in a safe manner. So this week, we're really pleased to report that we have agreed a total of 10 sales. That's 10 sales in the week ending the 12th of June. Looking at new listings, well, if you chose to bring your property to the market, you'd be joining another 11 new vendors of Normie Company that all chose to put their property on the market in the last week. So again, plenty of stock hitting the shelves, which is good because we're selling them at a rate that we do really need to replenish those new houses as much as possible. So if you're thinking of selling your property and you want an absolutely no obligation, little bit of advice and a market appraisal, please do give us a call. Our team are waiting to receive your call. 0161 773 7715. If you are a landlord, you'd probably be interested to know that since coming back, and we're now hitting our 5th week, so we're just at the beginning of the 5th week, but in the first 4 weeks after lockdown, we have moved 19 tenants into properties. So again, these figures are fantastic. It just shows us that there is a lot of urgency in the market. We're seeing more and more people looking to move on a day-to-day basis. And at the moment, there's no signs of that letting up, no pun intended. And so that's the end of our market update for North Manchester's property market, week ending 12th of June. We're looking forward to the next week, where already our teams have been taking loads of calls from people that are looking to move. If you're planning your next move, please do give us a call. We offer free, no obligation advice for both sales and for lettings, and a member of the team would be really happy to speak to you. Take care.